What's going on, guys? It's Unknown Player here, and in this video we'll be going over the latest news from Bungie and things happening very soon for Destiny. Not a massive news update, of course, no massive reveals, but there is some interesting bits of info that we can gain from this and things that we can expect very soon for Destiny. So firstly, we learned that they're launching their new Twitch channel, which is run by their in-house Twitch studio on Wednesday the 2nd of March, so that's of course next Wednesday, and this is going to be containing all their reveals, all their announcements, and their Bungie events, and they said they're going to be doing this every single week. We don't know if it's going to be every Wednesday. I can probably assume it will be, but it seems that they're going to have their weekly streams kicking off from Wednesday the 2nd, and this of course is going to be their platforms when they do a bunch of stuff. This should be where they reveal all of their games, all of their new DLCs, their new content, and where we're going to learn a lot more about this new spring content, which of course is what most of us are all waiting for. Of course, before they didn't actually have a dedicated Twitch studio or area really to actually do these streams, so it was very difficult for them to do it, and they have to build these makeshift setups every time they wanted to do it, which is probably the reason they stopped doing them. But now they have this dedicated studio inside their actual Bungie offices. They said they want to do these every single week. Some of them will be more casual events like community events, and some of them will be full-scale reveals where they give us massive announcements and info about what's to come with Destiny and Destiny 2. So to kick off their Twitch stream, they're actually going to be doing a Dreadnought ride-along, which is an example of a community event, and these are actually pretty cool. They're going to be getting 2 designers that actually worked on the Dreadnought, and this is basically where you get to hear the designers tell you about how they made it, their inspiration, and little Easter eggs around the place. And it's really interesting to get some answers of why certain things are the way they are. And the Dreadnought is probably one of the weirdest and most confusing areas that we have to play on, so it will definitely be interesting to get some answers as to what this object is, or why that glows, or why this door leads here. And because the Dreadnought is this weird alien ship, there's a lot of stuff that's quite confusing. You have no idea what most of the things are in the Dreadnought, so if you're the kind of person that likes hearing that kind of stuff, you'll definitely enjoy this ride along where they kind of tell you more about the Dreadnought. And of course, like I said, it's going to be with 2 designers who actually made it. The week after that, they're going to have a Twitch stream with the audio team, and they're going to be going through some of the sounds and the sound cues and the music and stuff like that, and their inspirations. The week after that, they're going to have a Bungie bounty, which is the thing that I talked about in a recent video as well. And that's where Bungie picks a bunch of community members that they want to do the bounty for, and they assemble this team with a Bungie employee, and then they go through the Crucible for 1 hour. Any team that's able to beat that team will get themselves an emblem, and if that team managed to go undefeated for that hour, then they get to keep the emblem. That's how I got my emblem, the sign of opposing will. So that is something else that's happening. And then probably one of the most interesting things that we learned is that the designers are going to be unveiling the spring content at some point soon. This is the content that's described as a significant light increase, a bunch of new gear to earn and equip, and also some new challenges for PvE players seeking some more fun experiences and replayability. That's the stuff we already heard about, but that content, whatever it may be, we don't know if it's an expansion or an update, it's kind of a weird content group, or whatever it is, the designers apparently are going to be unveiling that at some point soon, and of course that's going to take place on the Twitch channel. It's going to be one of those reveals, and they're going to be giving us some more information about those, just like they did with the House of Wolves and the Taken King. And like I said, that broke records. They had massive amount of viewers, and Bungie are definitely very proud of that, so they want to do a lot more and get the community more involved and show them the reveals instead of just going to traditional things like E3. They're going to do a lot more reveals on their own Twitch channel. That's always good for us because it means we get more information. I'm just hoping they do this very, very soon. Of course, we always want more content, and we're eager to find out what this is. We don't have a date on when they're actually going to unveil this spring content, but I'm assuming it's going to be very soon. I think in the next coming weeks, because Bungie know there isn't really much going on for Destiny right now. Iron Banner is going to finish, and after that, there's literally nothing to look forward to. There's no events, there's no hard mode, there's no anything going on. So I think Bungie are going to want to bring some life back to Destiny and bring some new content. So hopefully it should be very, very soon. I don't think it's going to be after the Bungie bounty. They kind of phrased it in order as if it might be, but I don't think that's what they meant. If that was the case, then that would mean they're going to do the reveal on the 23rd or the 24th of March, but that is a really long time. I don't think Bungie are willing to wait that long to actually reveal us some new content. So I guess we're going to have to wait and find out. Like I said, Bungie do want what's best for their game, so they're going to want to give some life to it very, very soon, and they know things are getting a little bit dry. It's been like 5 months in the Taken King, so hopefully we can get some more news very, very soon. They did admit that this week's Bungie Weekly Update was kind of light on news, and the following weeks should get heavier, so I don't know what that means, whether they're going to be giving us more info in the weekly updates or the streams. I guess we're going to have to find out, but of course, if any news does come out, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date right here on my YouTube channel and also on my Twitter, which is linked in the description. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As always, drop a like rating if you did. I'd appreciate that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.